Thanks for joining me today at InvestorIdeas.com, Cleantech and Climate Change podcast, looking at today's problems and solutions for the future. I'm your host, Dawn Van Zandt, founder of InvestorIdeas.com, and hoping to share our way of making a difference in climate change. Good morning. Today we're looking at recent news and developments in fuel cell electric vehicles, FCEVs. Is this the new hype to take investors down a green highway of the future? There are a lot of questions to be asked and answered about fuel cell vehicles. Just like there are unresolved issues with electric vehicles, such as what is the infrastructure plan? What is the long-term cost to the environment? What is the human cost, like we recently learned about with EV batteries in The Disturbing Truth Exposed in Cobalt Red, How the Blood of the Congo Powers Our Lives by Siddhartha Kara. What is the life of the vehicle? There are some really good articles out there comparing EVs or BEVs and FCEVs and what the real environmental impact is. Genesis Energy breaks it down saying overall hydrogen FCEVs are lower in total emissions than BEVs if green hydrogen is used. Fuel cells are 100% recyclable and renewable, whereas the lithium-ion batteries used in BEVs may present, and we know they do, recycling challenges at the end of their lifespan. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, and it's plentiful and renewable source of energy. A hydrogen FCEV typically has a range of over 500 kilometers from each tank, with new models in development that will reportedly have ranges up to 800 kilometers. Ballard Power Systems, trading on the NASDAQ, BLDP, and on the TSX, BLDP, announced yesterday the signing of a letter of intent with Ford Trucks to supply a fuel cell system as part of the development of a hydrogen fuel cell-powered vehicle prototype. Investors reacted, and the stock gained over 7% during the trading day. The partnership includes an initial purchase order for two FC Move XD 120 kilowatt fuel cell engines that are planned to be delivered by Ballard to Ford in 2023. Ford Trucks plans to develop a fuel cell electric vehicle, FCEV, F-Max, as part of the project. The 120 kilowatt FC Move XD fuel cell engines are planned to be integrated into Ford Trucks F-Max 44-ton long-haul tractor truck. Ford Trucks plans to build and assemble the fuel cell-powered F-Max in Turkey and aims to commence European 10T corridor demonstrations in 2025 as part of the European Union's Horizon Europe ZEFES, the Zero Emission Freight Ecosystem Project goals. As per the letter of intent, upon the successful completion of the development project and subject to certain other conditions, Ballard may be named as the preferred supplier of the serial production of the fuel cell-powered F-Max. In the project, Ford Trucks, OEMs, two trailer OEMs, suppliers, logistic operators, and research partners will work together toward the overall goal of accelerating the integration of ZEVs for long-distance heavy transport. This work plans to focus on efficiency improvements, mass production capabilities, and demonstrating the use of technologies in daily operations. In 2025, 9 different vehicle concepts, 4 FCEVs and 5 BEVs, are expected to run over 1 million kilometers across EU corridors in real daily operations, guided and validated by a digital platform to be developed within the project. This project is expected to be a significant step forward for ZEV adoption in the freight transport system. Vehicles are expected to carry over 40 tons for distances of up to 750 kilometers, averaging 500 kilometers in a daily operation. Earlier this week, Nikola Corporation, trading on the NASDAQ, NKLA, a leader in zero-emission transportation and energy supply and infrastructure solutions via the Hyla brand, HYLA, announced that Nikola and its dealer network, with most of the agreements between fleets and dealers directly, have surpassed 200 sales orders for the Class 8 Nikola hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles. The 202 sales orders for the purpose-built heavy-duty trucks represent 18 end customers. Nikola hydrogen fuel cell electric trucks recently started series production in the Coolidge, Arizona manufacturing facility. Deliveries are expected to begin later this year following the satisfactory completion of a demonstration program. And last week, Stellantis, trading on the NYSE, STLA, confirmed it has completed its 33.3% purchase in Symbio, a leader in zero-emission hydrogen mobility. Forvia and Michelin are also equal shareholders. The announcement is a significant step in the decarbonization of the mobility industry and illustrates Symbio's technological excellence in hydrogen fuel cell innovations. The additions of Stellantis as a shareholder will boost Symbio's development across Europe and in the U.S. Acquiring an equal stake in Symbio bolsters Stellantis' leadership position in hydrogen-powered vehicles by supporting the fuel cell van production in France, and it also serves as a perfect complement to the company's growing battery electric vehicle portfolio. In mid-July, it was reported that Edmonton International Airport, YEG, said that 100 Toyota hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles, FCEVs, would soon be on Alberta's roadways, and thanks to an innovative partnership with Toyota Canada. This initiative would reduce carbon emissions and contribute to YEG's goal of being net zero by 2040. As a key development in Alberta's clean fuel journey, they say this will be the first fleet of hydrogen-powered zero-emission vehicles in Alberta. So, bottom line, innovation does abound, and there are opportunities for investors. But this is still an emerging industry. And just like we look back at the EV industry, we learned a lot of lessons along the way. And we don't always get told the real story when governments and big corporations are pushing an agenda. So become an educated consumer and an educated investor. As you follow these highways of the future, you owe it to the generations to come. That's it for today. Do something great for this beautiful planet each and every day. To hear more Cleantech podcasts, visit the Cleantech and Climate Change page on Investor Ideas. You can find it on our top template. Also, Investor Ideas has a lineup of other podcasts and themes, including the AII, the Crypto Corner, our cannabis podcast called Cannabis News and Stocks on the Move, rated one of the top investor podcasts in the sector, Play by Play, a podcast looking at sports and esports news, and Exploring Mining. To listen to any of our podcasts, visit our podcast page on Investor Ideas at investorideas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can hear our podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and most audio platforms available to you. If you like any of our podcasts, we would appreciate you recommending them or reviewing them on your audio platform. And to help you follow and track clean tech and renewable energy stocks, Investor Ideas has created a directory of publicly traded stocks in the sector. You can find that by going to our homepage, looking on the sidebar and looking at renewable energy and environmental themes, and you'll find our stock directories there. Investor Ideas does remind all of investors to read our disclaimers and disclosures on our site. You can find them at investorideas.com/about-disclaimer.asp. It is important to read these. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investment involves risk and a possible loss of investment. Thank you again and have a great day.